Hello, my friends, and welcome to Kitsune Readings, where your questions find answers.
Hello everyone, Ryu here. Today we're going to talk about Super Mario World from 1994. Well, Super Mario All-Stars plus Super Mario World to be more exact. This came as a pack-in only game when you got a Super Nintendo in 1994. It was a special promotional item to help move more Super Nintendos as the Super Nintendo was nearing the end of its lifespan. I love the sound and music that goes with this. It has upgraded music and graphics. I love it. This has probably got all my most favorite Mario games of all time. With their 16-bit upgrades. I like how they're all talking like they're all friends and having a party in the beginning. We'll go through all of the games. This was in 1985, the first Mario game. The NES came to America, known as the Famicom or Family Computer in Japan, in 1985. It was sold out everywhere. Everyone had to have a Nintendo. Now, Super Mario The Lost Levels is the real Super Mario Bros. 2. This is a reskin of a game known as Doki Doki Panic. And the Super Mario Bros. 2 we got was. It didn't actually go over that well in Japan because of how difficult the real Super Mario Bros. 2 actually was. It's actually the Japanese Mario Bros. 2, and was on the Famicom disk system, but cartridge technology improved enough to where they didn't need it, so we never saw the Famicom disk system in the US. Mario Bros. 2 is pretty cool. Mario Bros. 3 had its own line of McDonald's toys, had a huge release, and was featured in a movie called The Wizard, better known as the 90-minute Nintendo commercial. And then in 1991, with the release of the Super Nintendo, of course, came one of the games that made me buy a Super Nintendo in the first place, and that was Super Mario World. So let's check out Super Mario Bros. Look at that upgrade, it's awesome. Everybody was playing this. Now, the Super Mario World in this has special animations for Luigi. He's not just a recolored Mario sprite, he's actually like his own specific sprite for this game, which is only in the release of this particular game as far as I know. Oh, that was horrible. Actually, there's a 1-up here somewhere. Whoops. The soundtracks are remixed for this too. I missed the one up. Well, there's a one up there in the original. On the NES. But, these remakes look great, honestly, and they're fantastic. I think the sound upgrades are great, and that they did a good job on this. Now you can just run along the top here. I think World 3 is the water world, so we'll check that out. Oh, no, maybe I'm wrong about that. Oof. Now look at how nice the background designs are. They're amazing. And the original NES version, it's just a dark black sky. Oh, wrecked. But that's the first Mario game. Now we'll move on to Mario Bros. 2. Start from the beginning. There we go. Now there's the poison mushroom. You don't want to get that. This was one of Nintendo's most popular games, by the way. Not this one specifically, but the second Mario game, which is from 1985. The original one is just called Mario Bros. And it was before they became the Super Mario Bros. Oh, wrecked. Now you can't grab and pick up the turtle shells or move the screen back like you can in Mario Bros. 3. So that's the Lost Levels. Though the copyright says 1993, this actually came out in 1994. Now for Super Mario Bros. 2. I love the music to this game too. Now you'll notice there's Mario, there's Luigi, there's Toadstool, and Princess Toadstool, or Peach. These other characters are decorations. Nobody I've ever seen play this ever picks any character other than the princess. And I'll show you why. Luigi jumps higher, but the princess herself can float, like so. Now you want to get these mushrooms and get coins. Using the princess's float ability when playing this game makes getting around things infinitely easier. Alright, a 1-up. There we go. Now we can go out the door over here or go this way and use the secret level exit, which is right here. And if you press down, you can do a super jump. Oh. Uh-oh. Now we go over this way. Oh, look at that. It's the secret level exit. I think this enemy's called a Birdo. Yeah, take that. Yeah, 1-up. World 1-2, here we go. Now to beat this guy, you want to jump on him, whoop, and then you want to steal his flying pad, like so. Oh. Dang. There we go. Yeah. It's more like a flying carpet. Grab this key. Fight Birdo number 2. Alright. 2 lives. Dang. You could probably time that really well to get lots of lives if you wanted to. Alright, World 1-3. Oh, that sucked. That was almost where I wanted to be. Ah, oh, crap. That sucks. I wanted to get a bunch of coins. There we go. Alright. Coins for the win. There it is. Whoops. Good thing we have lots of lives. I think you can have a maximum of 4 hearts. Dang, that sucks. Now we can go down here in the Shadow World. Oh, World 4 Warp. Secret! Now we're at the Snow World. So the forward momentum will cause you to slide. Oh, a rocket ship. Awesome. Yeah, 2 up. And warp zones have always been a cool part of Mario games. Just briefly showing you through showing you all the Mario games on here. Now we have Mario Bros 3. Check out this save file real quick. I was messing around with this earlier, and we got the money ship to spawn, so we'll go check that out real quick. Then I'll show you some other cool things about this game. As I said before, there's a whole series of Happy Meal toys based on this game. It's actually pretty cool. The colorful black backgrounds and stuff like this you see here, bright pastel colors, are awesome. Now I'm not gonna save just so the coin ship will stay there. Oh, I messed up. I used to be pretty good at that. Now, you have to have very special things happen to make the coin ship appear. Your score, coins, and timer have to match when clearing the first level of the game. There's a coin ship in each stage. I've also shown this on the original 8-bit Nintendo version too. This is probably one of the coolest things to see. In fact, the coin ship is so rare to get it to spawn because of how specific the things are you have to do to accomplish that. That getting this, like, most people thought it was a myth and that the treasure ship or white coin ship didn't actually exist. But it does exist, and here I am showing it to you once again. Sadness, the high point of my life, is showing you the Mario treasure ship. But getting it to spawn is awesome. You feel great. Oh no, it's the Boomerang Bros. Oh. Yeah, Power Star. Boom. Alright. Nah, we'll just reset the game. So that we don't save with the treasure ship gone, right? Now we can just reload the world. Bam! And there's our treasure ship. That way we don't destroy the save where we have the treasure ship, right? I love getting that treasure ship to spawn. Getting it to do so is pretty ridiculous. But now we'll start a new game. And I'll show you my favorite world in this, which is the big world. And the level that was the bane of my existence as a young child. Being able rather, to fly with your raccoon tail. It's probably supposed to be a tanuki tail, to be honest. I thought the tanuki was an animal Japan made up for funsies, but turns out the tanuki, or raccoon dog, is a real animal. It does actually exist. So the raccoon tail Mario, because, you know, I was familiar with raccoons, so that's what I always called him as a kid. I think is better than Cape Mario. I like this version of Mario. There's also the frog suit, tanuki suit, and other Mario suits in this game too, which is actually really cool. I played the hell out of this game, especially when I was younger. This is probably one of my top favorite games of all time. Now, the castle whistle most people know about because it was displayed in the movie called The Wizard, and I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. This is the easiest world to clear right here. In fact, nobody has ever even seen this complete level at all, ever. And you're about to learn why. Because you never play through this whole level. You go right here and you hit the pink box, boop, and you go up here like this. Now we go to the secret mushroom house. There's actually 3 whistles that will take you all the way to World 8, but I forgot where the other one is. Now, you also had the item select screen, which was something really unique to this Mario game as well. I always pick the last treasure box because it usually has a leaf in it, which I would rather have over anything else. Man, I fail. Alright, time to beat level 4. Most of the time when we played this as kids, we just would ignore this level entirely and skip it because of how annoying this level is to beat. Aww. Now this is the castle whistle, where you get the second whistle. One of these days I'll remember where the third whistle is. You know, I've never played through this game with using any power-up other than really the leaf. I would always get the Tanuki suit and the frog suit, and I'm like, man, I want to save those for later. I don't want to waste them. Bam, beat the whole game and never used any power-ups but the leaf. Because I want to conserve my items. Let's rock, Hammer Bro. Alright, a power star. Known as the warp star in this case. This game was so huge, it had the biggest release back when it first came out. Oh, look, another level where we don't actually beat the level. Woo, pink box. Woohoo! Nothing like gold coins in the sky. I'm gonna miss that one up. It's okay. This level was also really annoying to beat too. Being able to float with the raccoon tail is always nice. Alright, another mushroom. One more shroom and we get the special fireworks. This is the matching game. I used to remember most of these. Nope, nothing. Alright, mushroom house. And then the end level was the gunship. And the king is transformed into something different in each one. I think in the second one he's a spider. Here we go. Alright. Back down to the king. Thanks, Mario. I'm back to my old self again. Here's a letter from the princess. Let's see here. Now we'll show you the level that was the whole bane of my existence. Get a raccoon tail leaf. Oh, no, we'll just get a mushroom. Oh, dead. Alright, maybe we will get that raccoon tail on this next playthrough here. There's a lot of childhood nostalgia for me here. As much as I was a Sega fan, there are things I loved about Nintendo as well. This being one of my favorite Mario game collections pretty much of all time. Oh, wrecked. Mainly because my two favorite Mario games, Mario World and Mario Bros. 3, are in here. Oh, man, I'm failing at this so bad. I probably played Mario Bros. 3 more than any other Mario game I've ever had. Oh. The only exception to this might be Mario 64. I didn't like Mario Sunshine as much as I liked Mario 64. Mario Sunshine was a lot harder than Mario 64, too. This is a great game to play as it's Mario month. I believe there's a secret up here, too. Yeah. Like that. It might be over here. Yep, there it is. Oh, that was terrible. Oh, we got a star. I should have done that more carefully. Let's see now. After we beat the castle, we should unlock that door. Dang. Oof. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. Now this ghosty here will go through the walls. And it will follow you through the walls. So you want to be careful about that. Here we go. There's the womps. Oh, wrecked. Easiest castle ever. See there? That pipe will take us back over there, but the important thing is that it unlocked the mushroom house. A fire flower. P-Wings have an infinite fly meter, by the way. After you beat the game, you can do another playthrough. And as a bonus, you get 8 of those P-Wings, so like a whole box of them from Peach. I don't know why they changed her name to Toadstool. It was just Princess Peach. Hate those things. Oh, terrible. Alright, we'll waste a mushroom. You can hit him with your tail, though, like that. Oh no, the game glitched. Ah, that sucks. There we go. And oh, whoops, that was the wrong one. Since the game glitched, I'll go ahead and show you Super Mario World. Now, Super Mario World, we got the Yellow Switch Palace open in this one, which you would just go up here. Now we'll go beat the castle down there. There's a lot of secret paths you can open in this. Hey, it's Yoshi. Being able to jump off Yoshi with the A button is very important. I always loved Yoshi's ability to eat enemies. As you press the select button, you can get your power up to come down. Alright, 19 stars. When it rolls over 100, it goes back to 0 and you get a 1-up. Much like how Sonic the Hedgehog gets a free life every time he gets 100 rings. I loved the music to this game. Now, every turtle that Yoshi eats will give him a different power-up. Unless you're using a very specific Yoshi, such as the blue Yoshi that will fly. Blue turtle shells will make green Yoshi fly, by the way. Oh, whoops. Bye, Yoshi. There's our checkpoint. Sometimes that mushroom is really convenient to have. Ah, an underwater level. Oh, nope, it's just a water level. Alright. There we go. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. Alright, we'll beat the castle for real this time. Make sure we grab that, just in case. Now you can go behind the fence by doing that. There's the checkpoint. Whoa. Oof. Win. Alright, we rescued the yellow Yoshi egg. And we dynamited the castle of Iggy Koopa. And now we can travel to Donut Land. I love the names of the Mushroom Kingdom places. Chocolate Valley, Donut Land, etc. One of the other unique things about this game is the overworld map. You would press start, right? And you could look around the map, which is really, really cool. Now what have we here? Now you want the secret level exit. Now, if you have a fire flower and a feather, you can swap between your powers, which is really cool. Oh, we'll probably go dual feathering. Whoa. Alright, a Yoshi. Now you're supposed to hit the green switch palace before you get up there. Green switch palace. You know who needs that? Noobs, that's who. Yeah, I'll show you who needs to hit a switch palace to get a secret level unlocked. That's right. And now we have this unlocked. We'll get to Star Road very soon. I would recommend having this game if you can find it. The only way to experience this version of Super Mario All-Stars today is, well, you have to emulate it or find the cartridge and original hardware. I'm fortunate enough to have the original cartridge. And the hardware to play it on, of course. I'm not emulating this. Oh, I messed up. Oh, yeah, I barely did it. Now we can go to the secret mushroom house. Or secret ghost house. Now, if we just beat the level normally, we'll go to the top secret area. Grab this fire flower. This will make our lives infinitely easier. I almost failed grabbing that last key. Which we don't need to do, so we'll just leave that alone. Alright. Look at that. We got the other ghost house now. Now I'll show you how to access the top secret area. Just get 2 feathers. After the feathers, we do that. Start select lets you exit the level, by the way. Now, instead of beating this ghost house the normal way, we'll do this. Yeehaw! We'll collect all of our 1-ups. Yeah, awesome. Do this. And just like that, we've cleared the ghost house, and look at that. We have the top secret area. This gives you a Yoshi, 2 fire flowers, or 2 feathers. I'll actually leave Yoshi behind because we don't want that Yoshi. We want the special Yoshi, and I'll show you what that is. But first, we need to unlock the Star Road. Now, there's 2 ways to do that. One of those ways is to unlock the secret area. Oh, if I can even remember how to do that from here. I'm pretty sure I do. Oh. I think it's right there. I'll show you what I mean by that in a moment. We have to hit the giant boo 3 times. Done. There's the Star Road. Now, the reason the Star Road is important is because we can get the blue Yoshi. I think it's over here. Yep. There's our blue Yoshi. Dang. Well, now we have to just get through the level. Instead of going there, you go under here. With the Star Road, you can't beat the levels normally to unlock the roads. You have to find the secret level exits. Now we can just do this. Warp Star instantly gives us a big Yoshi. Bam! Blue Yoshi. How cool is that? Now you can go here and just get infinite free lives. Like so. You can just get as much lives as you want. Awesome. And that, my friends, is Super Mario World in a nutshell. And now I'll show you one more thing before we go. I showed you the cast room whistle secret. My favorite world that's ever existed in any Mario game ever. Oh, let's hope we get a third star. That'd be awesome. Now to show you Big Land, I only need to get one whistle. I don't need the other ones. Remember our famous pink box trick? Now we're not going to grab the card for this level because we're getting the whistle from the secret mushroom house. There we are. Now we do this. And go to World 4. All 3 whistles in the beginning will take you all the way down to level 8. Level 4, I believe, is Big Land, where everything is huge. See? Awesome. I love Big World. It's awesome. But anyway, that's all the time I have for today, my friends. I hope you liked this video. I appreciate all of you. I love you all. You can and you will achieve your dreams, my friends. And I will see you all again very soon. Thanks for watching the video. Have a great day, everyone.